I'm Carlos Rousseau. I'm a chef, a native of Vermilion Parish, and a great admirer of all things Cajun. I'm on a mission to explore the culture of the most Cajun place on earth. The foundation of a good meal starts where the ingredients are homegrown. Here in Vermilion Parish, our warm weather and abundant rainfall produces plentiful crops year-round. I'm here to meet local rice farmer Christian Richard. Is this a legacy in your family of farmers?
Yes. On my mother's side, they were in production, and then on my father's side, they were basically rice buyers. They worked for the Riviana rice mill when it was Riviana in Abbeville.
What crops do you plant in this area?
We have a mixture of rice and soybeans and a little crawfish on the side.
And your crawfish come when?
The crawfish is kind of the winter crop, I guess you could say.
From October?
Yes, we'll flood up the ponds, the crawfish ponds, in October. We'll put the traps out usually mid to late November. And
now, do you leave that stubble in there for them?
Yes.
That's what they say.
That's why the crawfish rice rotation works as good as it does.
Who develops the seed? Tell me a little bit about that.
Most of that comes from right there in Crowley at the Rice Research Station.
Okay.
Dr. Linscomb and his crew do a really good job of developing varieties that are specific for this area.
Okay. What would you say the impact of agriculture is on Vermilion Parish?
It's really huge. Agriculture in general I think it's a multiplier of 7 effect. And so that means that every dollar I spend here, it multiplies 7 times down the road. I mean, just from the fact of us buying, this machine here, it generates thousands of dollars in tax revenue.
This region's responsible for much of the rice that we eat here in this country, and approximately 50% of the crops are exported overseas, making this truly a global enterprise. What's special for you to live in Vermilion Parish?
I think that the culture is different. We're close to the coast, and we've got good people here. Everyone's real nice, real friendly. So it's just a combination of a bunch of things, I think.
Well, that's pretty much what we've heard. Family, culture, proximity to recreation. All those things are important to all the people that live in Vermilion Parish, and we hope that many will come to see how wonderful it is here. After a busy morning on the farm, I'm heading to Richard's Seafood Patio in Abbeville to get a taste of fresh Louisiana seafood. Since its opening in 1957, they have been the go-to place for locals as well as visitors. I'm meeting with Calvin and Roxanne, who've been running things since 1983. Now tell me what you can about your seasoning without revealing a proprietary secret.
Okay, what we can tell you is we use a high-grade cayenne pepper.
Okay.
And we use a fast dissolving salt.
Okay.
Okay, and it's basically the old recipe that my father started with in '57.
Okay.
And we still use the same recipe today.
How long is your crab season?
Normally we start May, and we typically go through November.
So opposite crawfish.
Yes, sir. This is our select crabs.
All right, so they're fully cooked.
That's the most popular size. They're fully cooked, they're ready to go.
All right.
And we're basically gonna recook them in seasoned water now.
Okay. All right. So they've just been boiled in plain water.
Plain water.
All right.
All right.
The crabs that Calvin buys are locally harvested, freshwater variety. Their reputation is well known around these parts. Each evening, there's often a line of people waiting to get in the door.
We do fry and grilled seafood. We do the gumbo, steaks, traditional Cajun dishes. Right. Nothing gourmet, just more of a traditional Cajun fried food and whatnot. How you like the seasoning? It's there?
Perfect.
All right?
It's perfect.
Good.
What do you think is the most important thing someone should know about the seafood in Vermilion Parish?
Vermilion Parish is definitely one of the more authentic Cajun areas.
Okay.
People in this area, I think, cook more authentic Cajun than other areas, for sure. We have access to some of the freshest shrimp, crabs.
Slept in the Gulf last night.
Of course.
Few things manage to bring people together like great food. The abundance of fresh seafood and friendly faces in Vermilion Parish mean that you don't have to look far to find an authentic meal to sink your teeth into or a welcoming face to enjoy it with.